Next, we have compact. Compact is something that's not supported any longer either, and when it was part of the official specification, it was only supported in a few different browsers. The idea behind the compact was that it would automatically allow content to flow around it if there was enough space. Next, we come to the marker, and I've already mentioned that it's no longer supported, but it was used to control things like the markers of list items, such as bullets. So in theory, using marker, we could set up anything to be a list item bullet. Now the rest of these deal with tables. So we have table, inline table, table row group, table header group, table footer group, table row, table column group, table column, table cell, and table caption. Now we will be dealing a little bit with tables in an upcoming movie and actually transforming some content into a CSS only table, so we will actually see a number of these, but we won't see all of them. Most commonly, you're not going to see a CSS only table on a lot of different websites. However, if you did need to do that, the first place you would need to look is here with your display to figure out which elements would need to have specific display types applied to them. Now, as I mentioned, these three are the most common: the none, block, and inline. Again, the none display property value will make it so that the HTML element does not display on the screen at all. It's not even going to take up any space. And if we take a look here, we see we have a sample with our header. The display is being set to block, so this header could be a span tag, and then all of a sudden I turn it into the equivalent of a block level element. If I had the display set to none, the item would be removed completely from our entire HTML document, so there would not even be a space where that element had existed. We have another property that also will affect how content is being displayed, and that's the visibility property. The visibility property is a little bit different than the display because visibility will just be hiding the object, but it will not be removing it completely from our HTML document. Our visibility property has some options here. We have hidden, visible, and collapse. Hidden will make an object invisible on the screen, but it will leave an empty space where that content had been. Visible will make the object become visible again, or will remove any inherited values for being hidden. And then lastly, we have collapse. And collapse is only going to be good if you're working with tables and you are wanting to collapse a column or a row that you're trying to hide. Now that concludes this quick look at the different display property types and our visibility property for our different boxes.